Hey guys, your boy Vilas, and today I am bringing back a uber popular series from FIFA 15, and that is my Hidden Gem series in career mode for FIFA 16. But this year we're going to do it up a little bit different. This time we're going to be going from league to league just to start it off, because not too many things have really changed since the start of FIFA 16 if we are going to be honest with ourselves. So what I thought I'd do, I'd start, like a mini series called the Hidden 11. And what the Hidden 11 is basically I'm gonna go ahead and try to find the best, kind of more hidden gem starting 11 that you can get in every single league. Now, in order for them to be kind of considered a hidden gem, essentially I had to put up some parameters. So basically, this starting 11 is the best team that you can find in the English leagues right here that start out below, a 76, are under the age of 24, but have a potential to grow, to like an 83, 82. For most of these guys anyway. And what's great about this is I'm using the site sofifa.com, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post a link right here. What you're seeing on the screen, you can actually access this. It's going to be in the links down below. Go ahead and click on the SoFIFA link for squads 47199, and you'll be able to take it to this page where I not only have the starting 11 posted up here, but I also have a whole bunch of honorable mentions down here, so you can go ahead and take a look at all these good young players you can go ahead and purchase in the British League. Now, we are of course starting off in the British League, but it will be jumping around from league to league. I just wanted to start off with one of the more popular leagues. Let's go ahead and start it out. At the striker position, we have this man right here. Let's go ahead and click on his pretty face. Robert Kennedy Nunes de Nascimento. He is a Brazilian striker, plays for Chelsea. Chelsea is going to pop up on this list quite a lot, but as you can see right here, he is 5'11", is only 19 years old, has a 70 overall, but has a massive potential of 85. Is left-footed. That is a little bit of, it can be a little bit of a detriment to some people. Only 2-star weak foot and 3-star weak foot. 2-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. Medium-low work rates, and let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. Now, for a 19-year-old, these are massive stats in the movement. Unfortunately, he got a little bit of a nerf in the speed, but as you guys know, pace is not the hugest thing. The big thing right here is 85 agility at 19 years old. That is probably more important than pace this year, is the ability to, kind of juke and jive, kind of ice skate your way toward the goal, as well as dribbling at 78 and 77 for ball control. Decent, short passing, decent heading accuracy, good in the power stats. Once again, strength, I would argue, is actually more important than speed this year, and with 70 strength at 19 years old, this guy is going to grow into not only a guy that can kind of dribble past people, but can hold players off. A very, very idealistic striker that you can get. And as you can see, avoids using weaker foot, which can be a little bit of a detriment, but he does have the finesse shot trait at a very young age, which is also good, and very good shot power for someone so young. Very, very nice. Go ahead and look out for this guy, Robert Nunes. I know this guy isn't the most hidden gem, I know, but basically he fits under the parameters, and I'm hard pressed to not put him into the team. He's incredible. He's another Chelsea striker, can also play the right wing position, Bertrand Traore, and basically the whole point of this is to give you players that pretty much any team can buy, I think, and can be, like that next great striker or that next great player in that position. That's kind of the point of this. So, without further ado, let's keep on going on with Bertrand Traore right here. As you can see, 19 years old, 5'11". He starts out at a 74, which is a potential of 85. Once again, another left-footed striker from Chelsea. Man, they really love their left-footed strikers. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, so he has the skills to pay said bills. And as you can see, we're going to go down and take a look at his stats right here. Movement speed, obviously very, very nice. Agility, very high for someone so young. Very nice. As you can see, even stronger than his striking partner in Kennedy. So once again, just another great player. And his ball control and dribbling are even higher than Kennedy. Very, very interesting as the long shot taker trait, and he's got great mentality. Like, look at this positioning, vision. Penalties is okay. Aggression, and his short passing's at 73. So not only is he, a really good straight up striker, he can do it all. He can pass, he can distribute, he can play on the wing. His crossing is almost at a 70. I think, a lot of guys already know about him, but he is just Outstanding. Let's go ahead and take a look. Even stamina for a youngster, not all that bad at 73. You're hard pressed to find a better striker in, the English leagues than Bertrand Traore. Go ahead, pick him up. He's a little bit mainstream, bro, but he's so good. All right, let's go out on the left mid position right here, and here's the party animal himself, Jack Grealish. Unfair. But what isn't unfair is his stats. Man, look at him. A lot of people already kind of see him. England and Ireland are fighting over him. He is a bright young talent, not so hidden, at least from the paparazzi anyway. But we'll keep on going on. 73 overall potential, 73 overall rating with the 84 potential, 4-star skill moves, medium work rates. Is 5'9", so not the tallest, can play the left mid and cam position. Is only 19 years old, plays for Aston Villa. Right here as we go down and take a look at his stats. Not all the greatest in the power stats. He's not a very strong cat, is he? But stamina is mediocre at 68. He's got decent agility. For his age, that's great agility. What am I even talking about? 78, almost 80 agility. Great balance. Decent acceleration with sprint speed. Excellent dribbling and ball control. Decent curve. Long passing could be a little bit better. Excellent short passing, though. And decent crossing right here with decent positioning and vision. He is, remember, it starts out a little bit lower than the other two that we've, than Bertrand Traore, but he offers the versatility of being able to play on the left mid and the cam. Even though his sprint speed and movement speeds aren't that high, you don't need it as much this year, guys. What you need is that dribbling and that ball control and that balance and agility, and that's what he has in spades. Very well known, a bright young talent for years to come, Jack Grealish. Let's go out on the right wing, and we're going to look at the Barcelona B-man himself, Adama Traore. And look at this, the Spanish right winger starts out at a 71, has a potential of 83, is 5'10". He's got 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. A little bit disappointing. I thought he'd have a little bit higher on the skill moves, but that's alright. He's got medium work rates. Let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. And if only this was FIFA 15, my son. Acceleration and sprint speed both at 90. Phenomenal, but here's the big thing. Agility is almost at 80 with excellent balance. And boom, 81 strength. What a freaking tank. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, right above that strength, 61 stamina. But with training this year, you can, you put him in. He's nice and young. He's going to grow, especially with that stamina stat so low. You put him through, a couple of dribbling drills to beat your man. You'll probably get it up to a respectable, 65, 66 by the end of the season 1. And get up to 70 by the end of the next season. I think he's probably best if you use him as a super sub early on. As you can see, he's got nice traits. Tries to beat defensive line, technical dribbler, speedster, all very, very sexy stuff right here. He's got 75 dribbling and ball control, not the best, but could be a little bit better. Good crossing at 73 and decent short passing. His vision's not all that great, and his positioning is mediocre. So he's more of an attacker than he is, of a provider. But he can fit you in on spits, and with that strength and with that speed and pace, it's going to be pretty nasty to try to go ahead and block out this man, Adama Traore. Alright, we're moving to the midfield, and we got a pair in here with some big team names. Also, Bruno Zuccolini, and a lot of Man City fans are saying that this guy really should get his shot in the midfield, but because Manchester's so freaking stacked, I don't know if he ever will. He can play the center right mid position, is 6 foot tall, good, nice and tall. He's going to win some headers in that midfield for you. He's 22 years old, so he's a little bit older than most on this list. Starts out at a 74 and grows to a potential of 84. 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, medium work rates. And as you can see, let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. Very, very, very well balanced is what it comes to mind with this player. Just look at these yellows freaking everywhere. Stamina almost at 80 for a youngster, which is just phenomenal. Good shot power, decent long shots for someone so young. Good agility, sprint speed, and acceleration. He's pretty much as fast as Jack Grealish out there. So you can see that he can play a little bit of the right mid position. Dribbling is decent, ball control, long passing, all decent. Finishing almost at a 70 for a midfielder. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, my midfielders get into a lot of scoring positions, so that is something that is really noteworthy on this guy. Good heading accuracy and short passing. Remember, he's 6 foot tall. Let's look at his jumping. Not all the best, you know, but if he does get his noggin to it, he's going to put it on target. And great defensive stats. 72 marking, 75 stand tackle, 74 slide tackle. Has great aggression, interceptions, positioning, vision, penalties. I mean, this guy's pretty much got it all. I mean, that's the one weakness right here. This is jumping into strength. Not all the best, but besides that, he's kind of like a mini Pogba. He can kind of do, or a mini Yuri Tielemans. I mean, a lot of those guys get more of their you know, get a lot more accolades and run, but this man is hype right here. Look at this. He's so well balanced, and he's only at 74. It's rare when you see a guy that's 74, and literally all of his stats are 74. So if he can grow to that 84 potential, you can see all these in their 80s. And he's going to be a complete player. One of the best midfielders that you could possibly buy in the game, probably. Bruno Zuccolini. Alright, next up, a man who's been having an amazing season for Tottenham Hotspurs. Not so much of a hidden gem anymore. A favorite in FIFA 15. I'm hyping him up enough. Dele Alli of England can play the CM, CAM, and CDM positions. Is 6'2", a whopping 6'2". Starts out at a 69, and can grow to a potential of 85. 3-star whip foot, 3-star skill moves, high medium work rate, so he's going to be more of an attacker. As you can see, and let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. As you can see, not as well balanced, but remember, he's as his Zuccolini brethren, but he's got massive potential in 85 for someone so young. He's got the flair trait, the long shot taker trait as well. A little bit stronger than Zuccolini, and he's got, you know, long shots. You expect so, but his shot power has to go a little bit higher. Remember, he's only 69 here, so you kind of got to take it with a grain of salt. These are good stats relative for someone at 69. Finishing almost at a 70, so once again, an attacking midfielder that if he gets into the position, he's going to be able to score. Short passing is very nice. Vision's decent. Positioning is decent. Not too much of a defender, so I don't know if you're really going to play him in that CDM position, but he's big, you know, he's big and he's lanky. He's got decent sprint speed. He's got decent acceleration and reactions. Agility could be a little bit better, but dribbling and ball control pretty on point. I mean, it's pretty hard pressed to find someone, you know, as versatile and high potential at Dele Alli. Alright, we're going to go to the left back position now with Andrew Robertson, the first guy I think in here that's actually not in the top tier. He plays for Hull City, who was of course relegated last year. Sorry, Conflict, I apologize, but we're going to have to keep it on going on. He's 5'10", so he's not one of those midgets at the fullback position, and play the left wing back as well. It's left-footed on your left back, which is always nice. 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, high work rate. So if you want a guy that's going to be bombing up the wing, that is this man right here, the Scotsman, Andrew Robertson, the El Tigre as I like to call him. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at his stats. Phenomenal. These are ideal stats that you want to see in your left back right here. Great stamina. Decent enough strength, great sprint speed, good agility, good acceleration, decent balance and reactions, dribbling good enough, and he's got promising curve and excellent crossing. So when this guy is the type that's going to be overlapping and crossing it, you know, into your big tall strikers, this is the man that you want. Heading accuracy also pretty good. Remember, he's 5'10". Unfortunately, his jumping is not the best, but he's got the technical dribbler trait, he's got decent short passing, and he's got pretty good defensive stats, along with you know, decent aggression, interceptions, and vision. Very well balanced, you know, attacking left back, Andrew Robertson of Hull City, El Tigre. Let's go to the right back position, and it's a guy that pretty much everybody knows. I'm going a little bit chalk here. Hector Bellerin of Arsenal right here. He's 74 rated potential, 74 rated with a potential of 84, right-footed for a right back, 5'10" as well. He's got medium work rates with 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. And we go ahead and we take a look in his stats. Fairly similar to Andrew Robertson. I think he's just about as quick with a sprint speed of 92, 89 excel, and just a nasty in the agility. Good reactions and balance. Strength at 61 could be a little bit better. Stamina could be a little bit better too, but 73 is respectable. He's got the speedster speciality. Decent, you know, mid to low 70s in all the defensive stats. Good aggression and interceptions, along with decent crossing and decent short passing. That is what you want to see. Very nice. You guys already know Hector Bellerin He's money. All right, first center back up is Eric Dyer of Tottenham. I believe the second Tottenham man up here. He can also play these CDM and right back positions, so he offers a good amount of coverage. Is 6'2". He's got a 3-star weak foot, a 2-star skill moves. Oh, that's not bad for a center back. And he's got an overall of 73, but can grow to a potential of 83. Right-footed. Let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. And this man is a powerhouse. Look at that. Just got a nice little buff in the stamina, bringing him up to an 80, 83 strength, 83 shot power, and 71 long shots with a decent jumping stats. And he also has the power header trait, which is also nice to be combined with that 77 heading accuracy. Decent short passing for a center back, but I guess he does play the CDM position, so that's to be expected. 67 crossing, respectable. He's got really good free kick accuracy at 77 and excellent long passing. So if you do play him in that, you know, that versatile CDM, or, you know, in that he can definitely pass out of your back. And that's very important in this year, is to have center backs that can pass, because I don't know how many goals I've given away with just like a poor center back pass. Decent sprint speed, not the best in acceleration. Got a nice little buff in agility actually this past weekend. And he's got decent reactions, not the best in balance either, which can be a little bit of a detriment, especially for a center back. Very good defensive stats. Slide tackle, maybe not the best, but at 70 respectable. Good marking and very good stand tackle, almost at 80. Good aggression, interceptions, as well as penalties. So if you ever go to penalties, freaking Eric Dyer, very versatile, very versatile center back, CDM. The other man here was tied, I must say, with a couple other center backs, but me being a sexy Stoke Alona man, if you haven't checked it out, I do guys. I'm going to be providing you weekly with very good hidden gems, you know, great players that you can use in your career modes. But if you are new to this channel, go ahead and check out my Stoke Alona career mode. It's a lot of fun. Enough of me plugging myself, but this is the man that is featured in the sexy Stoke Alona career mode, and that would be the Spanish man himself, Mark Municia Martinez. You can play the center back, left back position. He's only 5'10", which is not ideal for a center back, but I will say, you know, just out of first-hand experience, that he is an absolute tank. He rarely loses any headers, so no concerns right there. He starts out at a 75, but grows like a freaking rocket. Once again, you can go ahead, check out the Stoke Alona career mode to see that he is growing massively. I think we're only at the halfway point, and he's already up to like a 77, 78, and has already taken Jeff Cameron in that center back position. Can grow to a potential of 81. Is left footed, so you're probably going to play him on the left side. And as you can see right here, 3-star weak foot, always nice. 2-star skill moves. We're going to move down to his stats right here. Pretty good stamina. As you can see, he's got 84 jumping, so even though that he's not the tallest, he can go ahead and get it up. Combined with a 70 heading accuracy, I can attest to that he's very nice. Rarely loses headers. And as you can see, very good short passing for a center back, as well at 72. Decent curve with okay crossing, so if you're going to play him in that left back position, he's not half bad. As you can see, not too bad on the movement stats. You know, he's not blazing, he's respectable. 66 acceleration, 71 sprint speed, with very good reactions at 70 and balance. Unfortunately, he is injury prone, which can be a little bit of a detriment, you know, especially in career mode. But so far so good, at least for me. Marking, defensive, his defensive stats are just outstanding. 77 slide tackle, 78. You know, standing tackle can improve a little bit in the marking section, but good in the mentality with 79 aggression and 78 in the interceptions. Could be a little bit better in the vision, but I mean, he's a center back. What are you going to do? There you guys go. One of the best center backs that you can go ahead and purchase in the English leagues, Mark Municia. Now, the last guy on this list is this man right here, C. Walton. I had to go all the way down to Brighton Albion to go ahead and find a goalkeeper, because there's no other goalkeepers that fit these parameters. Everybody knows, like, why isn't Jack Butland's too high rated? That's the issue, is that Jack Butland also plays for Stoke. Outstanding, by the way. I would go ahead and purchase him, but I think he starts out at a 76, 77, around there. So he was just 1 point over, you know, the hidden gem section. So obviously Jack Butland, honorable mention right here. But if you want a good young developmental keeper, you know, from the English leagues, you're gonna have to go down to what is it, like the third or the fourth league, and you're gonna go ahead and pick up this man right here, Christian Walton. 6'5" at 19 years old. What are they putting in the water over there? He starts out at 65 overall, so not all that great, but grows to a potential of 80, which is very respectable. He's a left-footed player with 2-star weak foot, 1-star skill moves. You don't really care about any of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the only stats that matter, and that is goalkeeping. As you can see right here, very decent, especially in the reflexes, which I think is still probably the most important. You know, unfortunately, his positioning could use a little bit of work, but remember, he's at like 65 right here, and for 65, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. At least he's going to be able to shot stop. You're going to know that. With these reflexes and with this diving, he's definitely going to be able to get onto and get in front of his body. Handling, maybe not so much, but if you want a good young keeper that can be developmental, maybe doing a road to glory, this is your man, Christian Walton. And alright guys, that is pretty much going to conclude the starting 11. This is the best, young hidden gems 11 that you can go ahead and get in the English leagues. Hopefully this, guys, helped you out. And if you go ahead and click on this, you can look down here. I listed an extra 11, so if it wasn't hidden enough for you guys, I listed, kind of honorable mentions down here. There's, I think, in total like 22, 23 names in here of just super, super talented players. And this will be listed up in the links down below. It's always going to be there. So it's a nice little resource that you can go ahead and favorite this so you can come back anytime you need, a good young player from the English League. Come back here, go ahead and click on this link. And if this video did help you out, guys, remember to go ahead and hit that like. If you are new, subscribe for weekly content, as I will be bringing you guys the best tips on FIFA 16 career mode throughout the whole entire year. This has been your boy B-. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble, and be here.